Greetings, YouTube. As some of you may know, because you were on the live stream last night or because you saw the video at some point in the last, 12 hours, I pulled a 4-star Warlock, and I have got the generic 4-star Awakening gem that we got from the Summoner Appreciation Calendar. So I might pump that into him. I'm not sure yet. But we have a Summoner who is a big supporter of the channel, Mr. F1TLYFE, or F1Life. Or FT Life. I don't know. It's this guy. He got a 6-star Warlock out of a featured crystal pretty dang early on. Got insane luck. And so I asked him, I said, well, can you send over any gameplay just to show us? And he was more than happy to do that. In fact, he lives in good old Orlando, Florida. And I am somebody who has always wanted to go to Orlando to see a Magic game and also the Magic Kingdom. So who knows? Maybe I'll be visiting this guy at some point. I am trying to travel now and meet subscribers and host broadcasts as part of my outreach of my channel, even if that means going across the pond at some point. So those of you in different countries, maybe we can meet up, who knows. But in the meantime, let's look at some gameplay. Now, as you can see, we're jumping into this video at 121 hits, and this is a video that is the second video he sent over, but I figured in order to get down, like, I don't know, what is that, 40% about of Winter Soldier's health, and have it be a 4-minute video just really isn't maximizing your time as much as I like to on my channel. So we're going to kind of check out just some of this gameplay against the man who definitely needs a better healthcare plan in Winter Soldier Realm of Legends. But I do appreciate a couple things about this champion. The heavy bleed, even though, let's be real, for a 6-star to only do 195 bleed, it's pretty dang weak. I also think that when it comes to this champion, certainly if you're fighting like regen, that's going to mean more. But in this case, it's about the special 3 and about the power drain. But the other question you have to ask yourself, if you invested units or cash in OG Vision, is this champion a better power control champion than Vision? And I just don't know if I would say that at all. Also wanted to show you the armor up, techno-organic transmode virus infection, and the virus infection charge of this champion as well. And so let's go back to the actual fighting. He's done a really good job in the fight. Almost a 200 hit combo. It's pretty dang awesome. But the complaint from this guy is that he hits like a medium noodle, not complete wet noodle, not ebony flaw or ebony coleslaw like, but certainly not somebody who's come close to dealing the kind of damage that you would want to take a champion up like Cole or Namor, for example. I think he looks fun. Still reminds me of the 1990s cartoon show Freakazoid on acid. But is it something that I would personally get like really excited to rank up? For me, no. Now, could I be wrong, and could I be missing the best utility of this champion that suddenly makes him way better? Sure. But for those of you that have given me feedback that have played with him, either as a 5 or 6-star, the damage just has not been impressive enough. And keep in mind, this is a really long fight. For me, if you're a player that's trying to improve your roster, particularly if you've played multiple years, you want a champion that is going to go into an Alliance quest or especially Alliance war fight and in less than 3 minutes take down a really tough node. I just don't see how this champion, given that it's mostly a power control emphasis on a champion, is going to be a champion that you get excited to bring into Alliance War over the likes of the usual suspects. I just, I don't know. I just don't get it. But who knows? Maybe I'll be proven wrong again. Let's see if we can see that special 3. I'm glad that he used this at the end. First off, the animation is really bizarre and cool. And certainly reminds me of the Amazon of Whack. But check out the power burn. He had a special 3, and that special 3 is drained now to literally nothing. So could this be very beneficial on, say, an all or nothing node? If you can build the special 3 up before your enemy can, great. But if you're facing somebody like Hyperion, you're not going to get to the special 3 before Hyperion. And Not only that, but would you rather have a power control champ like, say, a Stark Enhanced Spidey over that? I think so. So it's not that this champion is terrible, but given the hype that I saw from some early access YouTubers, I just don't see it. I'm going to be as honest as possible. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I try to be as objective, as hopefully many of you who watch my channel on a daily basis know. And I think for power control, coolest thing, draining a special 3 down to nothing. But if you're not doing that much damage, and it takes this guy as a 6-star unranked to rank 2, so just a fully level whatever, 6-star rank 1, over 200 hits to win the fight, who's going to want to stick around for that when you can use a champion like Ghost, who also does not need to be awakened to be incredible as far as damage output. So thanks again to F1TLYFE or F1Life or F1TLYFE or something I probably just should get but don't, for sending this video over. And, pray for Winter Soldier, who continues to just need a much better healthcare plan, as he's been knocked out far more than I was when I was in kindergarten and ran into 3 tetherball poles, and in the end, the tetherball pole was undefeated. Lots of concussions in my day. Did you need to know that? Probably not, but there you go. Have a great weekend.